For your Clarence Red Devils, a 5'2" sophomore, number 4, Allison Lobb. A 5'8" junior, number 1, Ella Corey. A 5'3" junior, number 3, Emily Lobb. A 6' junior, number 34, Leah Meichenbaum. And a 5'7" senior, number 15, Hannah Farley. The Red Devils are coached by head coach Eric Booker and assisted by Jocelyn Kennedy.
Well, there you have the teams being introduced. And it's an interesting matchup, Paul, and that we have a school that's a Class B2 against a Class AA team. So Southwestern stepping up and taking on a much bigger school.
You know, Stu, it's funny because I'm sitting here thinking, Stu's going to ask me a question real quick. What do you think? And I'm looking at all my papers, and if anybody could see it, it's all over the place. And then I started thinking Class AA, Class B. That's a big step up for Southwestern. I'm sure they're sky high to compete against a large school team. Both teams made playoffs last year. Both teams have some key people. We say it a lot of times. This could be a barn burner.
A hockey term. I love that. Chip Navarro and Steve Adamak are our officials, and we're underway. Southwestern with the ball. Beavers driving down the baseline. Kicks it out to the corner to Sirianni. Her shot is no good. Southwestern grabs the rebound. Maddie McIntyre did, but she is whistled for traveling, and it'll be Clarence ball.
Well, you had the hockey reference, and on that, a little slide of the foot, almost as if on ice. But it's early, right?
Shot from the corner is good. Emily Glaude with the three-pointer, and Clarence takes the early lead. Allison Glaude putting on some pressure in the back court. Kara Ricker tries to get it to Reese Beaver, but it's knocked away, and the ball will stay with Southwestern. Southwestern in the blue uniforms, white numbers. Clarence in the white uniforms with the red lettering and numbers. Southwestern attacking the basket to our right. This is Ricker with the ball. She'll put up a long-range three, no good, and it'll go out of bounds, and it will be Clarence ball.
And Stu, for our folks at home, number 5, Reese Beaver, leading all of Western New York, 144 points in 5 games.
Ella Corey brings it across the timeline for Clarence. Ahead to Allison Glaude, 3 from her sister. Allison, that one is no good. And Southwestern gets the rebound. They look to get it ahead to Beaver. She's got it. Dribbling. And she puts up a shot that hit the iron, coming back the other way. It's Allison Glaude. She'll put it up, won't go. Rebound hauled down by Hannah Farley. She'll put it up, won't go. Grabbed underneath by Lauren Cotter for Southwestern. Long pass up ahead and off the hands of Maddie McIntyre from Lauren Cotter. Still 3-0 Clarence, 6:40 to play here in the first quarter.
And we're watching Southwestern really push that ball up the court fast. That could be where they feel they have their best chance of overcoming Clarence height advantage.
And there's another 3 from the corner by Emily Glaude. That one is no good. Rebound loose on the floor. And battle underneath, put up and in by Leah Meichenbaum to make it a 5-0 game. And now Reese Beaver for Southwestern to Kara Ricker and back. And Beaver got hit on the hand by Hannah Farley. No foul was called. The ball went out of bounds. It'll be inbounded by Kira Ricker. And no doubt she'll look to get it back to Beaver. And she does. Reese Beaver, a junior guard, to Lauren Cotter. Cotter into the corner to Ricker. Now back on the far side to Beaver. Thought about the 3. Now into the corner to Ricker for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound battled for underneath. Which way is it going to go? It's going to stay with Southwestern. And it'll be inbounded by Bella Sirianni. That is Coach Kay Sirianni's daughter. Her husband is Jay Sirianni, the Section 6 football chairman. Pass underneath, and the shot is up, but no good by Maddie McIntyre, but she will get 2 free throws after being fouled. Jay Sirianni, longtime Southwestern football coach.
Brother of?
Nick Sirianni, the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Free throw is good by Maddie McIntyre to make it a 5-1 game. 5:55 to go, first quarter.
And sometimes, too, I think, being from the Southern Ontario, good bus ride, getting their feet wet, that first point, we'll see if that kind of loosens up Southwestern to get some more baskets in.
Driving right down the lane and drawing the foul is Allison Glaud. The basket would not drop. Steve Adamak makes the call. It'll be 2 shots. It'll be Ella Corey. So it was Corey on that drive. First free throw is good. That'll make it 6-1. Second free throw, around and out. Rebound put up by Liam Meichenbaum. No good, but once again, Clarence gets the ball back to Meichenbaum. And now Allison Glaud on the far side to Ella Corey. Corey spinning. And she gets it to Glaud. Allison Glaud puts up a shot. It's blocked, taken away by Southwestern. And here comes Reese Beavers. Into the corner to Kara Ricker for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound taken away by Clarence on the far side. And battle for the loose ball, and it's a jump ball, and the possession arrow stays with Clarence. Big collision on the far side, not right in front of the Southwestern bench. And Clarence will inbound. And it'll be Hannah Farley underneath the basket. Well, it should be a little bit toward the Southwestern bench when she inbounds it. And she gets it into Corey. Corey driving through the paint, puts up a shot, but won't get the roll, but she does draw the foul.
Had a lot of nice spin on that ball. I thought it was going to drop in there, Stu.
I did too. And that will put Corey once again at the free throw line. And we get our first substitution of the game. Maddie McIntyre heads for the Southwestern bench. First free throw is good. That'll make it a 7-1 game.
I think you're seeing Southwestern come in a little smaller lineup now, probably trying to use their speed against Clarence's length.
Brea Beaver into the game. Cotter. Now Reese Beaver for 3. Around and out. Southwestern can't get him to drop just yet. Ricker for 3. No good. Rebound hauled down by Southwestern. Ricker one more time. Drives down the lane. Kicks it out to Beaver for 3. Around and out. Well, there's a lid on that basket for Southwestern right now. We get a whistle, and Clarence is called for traveling. Well, Southwestern is getting looks and shots. They just won't drop.
They won't drop, but you know what I always say when that happens too. Just keep shooting. Keep shooting. Stay confident. And those balls will start falling in, especially for a player like Beaver who's scored so many points so far this season.
There's her younger sister in the corner. She gets it out to Bella Sirianni. Ball comes underneath the basket, taken away by Allison Glaud. Long pass up ahead for Farley, who turns around, kicks it out. The 3 is long by Emily Glaud. Clarence has the rebound, a whistle, and a jump ball, and that one will go to Southwestern. Or to further your point, Joe Licata, the Will South football coach, who also played basketball, shoot to get hot, shoot to stay hot.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Once that ball starts dropping, boom, 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 all of a sudden everything just feels so much better. You know, we're watching a lot of right now, and we talk to the coaches, what's your defensive posture, what's your all of this stuff, and they both came out, and I think the teams are playing a defense totally different than what we were told.
Well, that's coaches.
Good coaches, right?
Yes, it looks like there's a foul underneath. Reese Beaver driving along the baseline got fouled, and the ball will stay with Southwestern. Bella Sirianni will inbound. And we get a timeout on the floor. It's Clarence 7, Southwestern 1. We're going to keep it here because I have some things I want to impart. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you this holiday season. Open every day. No appointment needed. Take a look at your screen to see their holiday hours. Visit their website for more information. Also, Hockey fans, Western New York Athletics has an early present for you this holiday season. Tune in Thursday for Fedmas. We're showing 3 of the biggest rivalries in Western New York high school hockey. You can see the games right on your screen. That's Thursday night only on Western New York Athletics. Also, tune in tomorrow morning for Western New York Athletics High School Sports Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11. Frank Wolf and Tom Prince will bring you up to date on what's happening around town in high school sports. Tomorrow's episode will be a year in review for football and soccer. Tim Delaney, Rich Kozak, and Chris Sturr will all be in studio to join the discussion. The show will air live on all our social media channels. Next week, catch the Western New York Athletics Road Crew on Monday at Damon College. We'll be streaming the girls' basketball matchup between Williamsville South and Nichols in a Section 6 versus Monsignor Martin showdown. And on Wednesday, we're at Newfane High School as the Panthers take on the Wilson Lakemen in boys high school wrestling action. Matt O'Rourke will be there to call the action. And, of course, you want to tune in Thursday for Fedmas at the Northtown Center for a full slate of high school hockey that starts at 4:30. And here's Southwestern. Sirianni driving toward the basket. The shot goes up. It won't go. Clarence has the rebound. And this is Hannah Farley bringing the ball up the floor to Emily Glaud. And now back out to Ella Corey. Back to Glaud in the corner. Now Corey one more time. Drives, dishes it off. Nicely done. And getting the roll is Leah Meichenbaum, and she also gets the foul. And it's 9-1, and Meichenbaum will go to the free throw line.
Corey with such a great crossover, left-right, back to her left, nice pass inside. I think what we're watching right now, too, is the advantage that Clarence has in size. Right now they've been dominating both boards, both sides, particularly the offensive boards, and taking advantage of it.
Meichenbaum's free throw is around and in. That'll make it 10-1. And here's on the far side, they get it to Beaver, Reese Beaver. He has the ball on the floor, Farley guarding her. And they'll get it to Ricker, who thought about the 3 on the other side. And that is Brea Beaver. Now Reese for 3. That one she got. That's her first one, and maybe that'll get that lid off that bucket. 10-4 now, Clarence. Cotter coming back the other way for Clarence. There's a 3 from Glaud, around and out. Farley grabs the rebound, goes right up. The shot won't go in. It's knocked out of bounds by Southwestern. Faith Hamilton, I think. The ball went off of her.
Stu, and you saw Beaver's shot, and it goes straight in. All I could hear was that little net making that whoosh sound. Something like that could ignite her quite easily, just to get hot and get her team back, get closer in this game. What a great shot. It's
10-4, Clarence in the lead. And here's Cotter driving to the basket and scoring. Excuse me, that's Ella Corey. And it's 12-4. The size for Southwestern that Clarence has is going to be a problem.
It's going to be a problem, and I'll tell you, number one, Ella Corey, size and athletic ability is just amazing to watch. We see so many high school teams, players. This Western New York is just full of great athletes.
Well, the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Clarence. Leah Meichenbaum heads to the bench for a breather for Clarence. Ella Zobel into the game for the Red Devils. Comes to the near side to Allison Glaud. Farley in the corner for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Clarence. Here's Farley. She put it on the floor, and she'll get it out to Allison Glaud. She'll put up a shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ball on the floor. What a battle. 4 players hit the deck. And finally, a traveling is called, and the traveling on Clarence. The ball will stay with Southwestern. And we're going to get some more substitutions. Kara Ricker.
So we're talking about the height and the length of Clarence, and I'm watching this whole series. And who's the offensive devil trying to get that ball? Number 4. She's probably the shortest girl out on the court.
That's her.
Allison Glaud.
Glaud right there. She just passed it off to Farley. Now here is Corey. And she put up a shot and scored. Nicely done by Ella Corey. Now back the other way. And here's Southwestern. Far side to Faith Hamilton. Now Reese Beaver for three. Good! That's her second three, and we'll keep an eye on that because that kind of shooting will keep them in this game. And who knows what else it will do. Now Corey, Allison Glaud. She puts up a shot off the back iron. No good. Rebound hauled down by Faith Hamilton. And here's Kara Ricker for Southwestern. Ricker stops, gets it to Reese Beaver. Beaver's hit back-to-back threes. Now Ricker. And she'll dump it down low, and there's a foul on Ella Zobel as they tried to inbound the ball to Faith Hamilton.
Zobel a little aggressive, a little over the shoulder.
So Southwestern will inbound it. Ricker will inbound it. And Meichenbaum comes back in. Corey gets a breather. Ricker to inbound. And she gets it to Reese Beaver. Back to Ricker. Right back to Beaver. Now Ricker, she has an open look for a three. Around and out. No luck there. Hannah Farley hauls down the rebound. Clarence quickly on the breakout, and they score. Nicely done. Emily Glaud gets the bucket. Well, that was quick, and that's how they want to do it. And here comes Reese Beaver with Glaud on her. And we've got a push, I believe. That's against Clarence. Yeah, it's a foul on Emily Glaud, who kind of had her forearm stuck in the midsection.
Well, on that pass, on that run down the court, it was Glaud to Glaud, right? Just they knew where each other were, and that was just a great give and go and a great shot. I think I also heard her mom or dad, mom and dad, cheering behind us a little bit. I would also if those were my daughters.
And the ball is turned over by Southwestern. Good defense by Clarence. Allison Glaud handling the ball. Now to her sister Emily Glaud. Back to Allison. Allison has it almost knocked away, but gets the ball back. She still has it. Kara Ricker playing defense. Now it goes to Emily Glaud. Dumps it down low. The shot is put up by Sienna Geary, but it's blocked and there's a foul. Excuse me. Yes, that was Sienna Geary, and she will head to the free throw line. 16-7 as we come toward the end of the first quarter. Clarence leading this one. Reese Beaver will get a break here, as I believe that was her second foul.
Yes, it was.
So she'll get a break. First free throw hits the iron and falls out.
Stu, I call those fouls like that in basketball. Those are those competitor fouls. She wants to do something to turn this game around for her team. But a good time to sit. Only a couple seconds left in this quarter.
Well, someone in the crowd didn't like that call, but there's a foul on Clarence, and that will send Ella Pearson to the free throw line. Now I'm looking at the Southwestern roster, Paul, and I only see three seniors: Kara Ricker, Lily Cobb, and Leah Riley. And on Clarence, I see two: Lauren Ciano, three: Hannah Farley and Ella Judd. So these are young teams.
Young teams.
Free throw is no good off the iron. Rebound by Clarence. Comes to Hannah Farley. Dishes it off to Glaud. Long range three at the buzzer is no good. Emily Glaud very nearly got that one. At the end of one quarter, it is Clarence 16, Southwestern 8. You're watching girls high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Western New York Immediate Care is here for you this holiday season. Open every day. No appointment needed. Take a look at your screen to see their holiday hours. Visit their website for more information. Hockey fans, Western New York Athletics has an early present for you this holiday season. Tune in Thursday for Fedmas. We're showing 3 of the biggest rivalries in Western New York high school hockey. You can see the games here on Western New York Athletics next Thursday. And tune in tomorrow morning for Western New York Athletics High School Sports Saturday from 9 to 11. Frank Wolf and Tom Prince will bring you up to date on what's happening around town in high school sports. Tomorrow's episode will be a year in review for football and soccer. Tim Delaney, Rich Kozak, and Chris Durr will all be in studio to join the discussion. The show will air live on our social media channels. And we'll pick that up in a little bit. The second quarter is underway. Clarence leading 16-8. And the Red Devils with the ball. Far side, Corey. And here's Glaud off the back iron, no good. Great rebound underneath by Maddie McIntyre. Long pass intended for Beaver. 2 Red Devils jumped with her and got the ball away. One of them is Corey. She has the ball. She'll drive right down the lane, dish it off. It's put up and in by Leah Meichenbaum. And now Clarence putting on some full court pressure, and they do get the turnover. Corey to Glaud, to Meichenbaum, and it won't go. Battle underneath. Maddie McIntyre takes the rebound, and here's Reese Beavers trapped in the backcourt. She gets it ahead to Kara Ricker. Long pass to a wide open underneath, and Lauren Cotter couldn't get the layup to fall, and here comes Emily Glaud back the other way to Hannah Farley, driving the baseline, puts the shot up, and it hit the bottom of the backboard, but she drew the foul. And I would imagine Coach is quite happy to see Hannah Farley attacking the basket tonight.
Oh, definitely. And I just, again, a shout-out for number 1, Ella Corey. Just watching her as a point guard really attacking the net also. Clarence having a good offensive game plan, trying to bring that ball into the paint, in for those high percentage shots. They've been rebounding so good. They're getting some points off of offensive rebounds, which has helped them with this 12-point lead that they're enjoying at the moment.
Farley makes both free throws. Reese Beaver, and now Kira Ricker for 3. Good. That one she nailed, and that'll make it 20-11. The three-pointer is what's going to keep Southwestern in this game.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Great rainbow.
Leah Meichenbaum couldn't get that one to fall. Ball is loose. That one's controlled by Southwestern. Maddie McIntyre to Kara Ricker. She put the ball on the floor and stopped dribbling. She's able to get it to Reese Beaver. And here's Reese driving down the lane. She puts it up and in. Driving right down the lane. Beautifully done by Reese Beaver.
And as you say, make those easy shots. And Beaver did that beautifully. Put that 2-pointer in.
Look at that hustle on the floor. Hannah Farley for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound hauled down by Cotter for Southwestern. She'll get it to Ricker. It's 20-13 Clarence. Here's Kara Ricker with the ball. Across the timeline, hands it off to Reese Beaver. And Beaver from the top of the key. That one won't go. Battle for the rebound controlled by Southwestern. Put up and in by Maddie McIntyre, and the whistle blows. And she'll get a chance to get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Great hustle there by the Southwestern Trojans.
And now what was a 12-point lead is down to 5.
Brea Beaver comes into the game. Bella Sirianni goes out, sits on the bench next to Dad, Jay, an assistant coach.
And the game for Clarence is number 33, Sienna Heary.
Sienna Heary comes into the game for Clarence. The free throw is good from Maddie McIntyre. 20-16, Clarence leading this one. Things can change in a big hurry. Here's Corey driving down the lane, and she dishes it off to Meichenbaum. Loose ball. McIntyre gets the rebound ahead for Beaver. She drives and scores. Reese Beaver is a difference maker. Beaver playing defense now. Corey spins away to Glaud. Shot is put up by Sienna Heary. That won't go. Ricker, far side, back to Brea Beaver. Now Reese for 3. Good! Reese Beaver. And it's 21-20 Southwestern. They come roaring back to take the lead. 5:05 to play, second quarter. It's Southwestern 21, Clarence 20. You're watching girls high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen.
Welcome back to Clarence High School. Stu Boyer and Paul Catrona. Southwestern on a bit of a run there, mostly behind the scoring of Reese Beaver, the junior guard. It's 21-20 Southwestern, Paul.
And I'll say a run, right? Up and down that court fast. Beaver with a couple fast breaks, some great three-point shots. And Southwestern now ends up taking that 1-point lead.
And here's a 3. Glaud, no good. Allison Glaud missed that shot. Ball on the floor. Look at everybody dive for it. And the possession arrow says it will go to Southwestern.
You know, I'm an older guy. I used to love when they'd get that and then they'd have to do a little throw in the tip or whatever we used to call it. I can't remember anymore. It's been so many years.
You don't mean the jump ball, do you?
Yeah, the jump ball. That's it. But you know, the arrow just keeps the game in a nice flow.
Ricker for 3 off the iron. No good. Loose ball. Hustling after it is Brea Beaver. She's got it on the far side. Ricker one more time off the iron. No good. And once again, Southwestern gets the rebound, and they'll kick it out to Brea Beaver. That shot's off the iron, no good. What great hustle on a bucket for Lauren Cotter, and it's 23-20 Southwestern. That's just great effort by Southwestern. Now into the corner, and here's Farley for Clarence. She'll put up a shot, good. Nice shot there by Hannah Farley to stop that run, 23-22 Southwestern.
Great right-handed runner, right? And not to overstate the obvious, the team that controls the backboard tends to score more points, and Southwestern in the last 7 or 8 minutes of this game have tipped that scale suddenly, and they're getting many more rebounds.
Stolen by Leah Meichenbaum. She stops, dishes it off to Farley, who scores. Hannah Farley going to the basket, and that time she scored with the left hand. Now Southwestern, as Clarence has retaken the lead, 24-23. Lauren Cotter, far side. Stolen from Brea Beaver by Allison Glaud, or by Corey. She will not make the layup. Farley is there, and she puts it up and in. Ella Corey, great play. Missed the layup, and Hannah Farley was there. And we get a whistle and a timeout by Southwestern, 26-23 Clarence. So this is just developing into quite a game.
Yep, so now how do we counterbalance the rebound? We steal the ball.
Right.
Right? The past 3 baskets have come off of stolen passes, off the dribble on one of the early one. But that's another technique that you do in basketball. You know, if you're getting beat on the boards, let's get the ball on the steal and then push it up that court quickly. We love to see the run and gun.
Well, it also seems like different spots when teams are going well, the team that's making the plays, all of a sudden, for whatever reason, they got more aggressive.
Yes.
They just decided, all right, that's enough. We're going to get more aggressive here. And that's what happened, I think, on those last 3 steals that you're referring to.
I think so, right? So that's the counterbalance. Right now we're getting beat on the board, but Clarence is a very aggressive team. They played a lot of press in the first quarter. They're playing man-to-man now. They switched out of a zone, and it's working for them.
There's another steal, this time by Farley, she dishes it off to Corey, and the shot is put up and in by Allison Glaud. Great play. She went high off the glass for that one. Here comes Reese Beaver back the other way.
Hey, did you catch her smile? That was a beautiful shot.
It's a great play all the way around. Bella Sirianni to Reese Beaver. Beaver drives toward the basket. Short jump shot is no good. And Hannah Farley comes down with the rebound, but the ball's loose on the floor and taken away by Meichenbaum from Clarence. Nice play there. Ahead to Hannah Farley. She'll put it on the floor. She'll drive toward the basket, puts it up with the left hand. Won't go, but she does draw the foul. So Hannah Farley attacking the basket tonight. Yeah, they called that an offensive foul apparently.
Well, we want to say neither of us saw that coming.
No, I didn't. So 28-23, Clarence. Reese Beaver to Kara Ricker. Ricker drives down the lane, puts up the scoop shot, no good. Sienna Harry gets the ball, hands it off to Allison Glaude, and she'll push it up the floor. Pass to Corey on the far side. Ella Corey has it. Thought about the three. Back to Allison Glaude. She'll put up the three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound hauled down by Maddie McIntyre. Ahead to Reese Beaver, and she will kick it out to Kara Rickard. And now Rickard back to Beaver. She'll put up the three. Off the iron, no good, but a whistle and a foul, and that will be 3 free throws for Reese Beaver. She is a handful, very difficult to guard.
Yes, very elusive, finds that open spot, and she's got a quick shot. Once she gets that ball in her hand, it's going up. She's got a lot of confidence. And I was watching the expression on Hannah Farley's face, like, I don't think I really, well, the referee said one thing, so.
And the first free throw is no good. It hit the iron and bounced out.
But like any good player, I didn't really follow her.
No, of course not. The player committing the foul never did it. We all know that.
We all did that. I mean, knew that. I'm sorry. Did I slip there?
Yeah, on purpose, no doubt. Reese Beaver at the line. Second free throw is good. And the third one is off the iron and hauled down. The rebound is by Ella Corey, and she will push it up the floor, driving toward the basket, and she'll put it up and score and draws the foul. Ella Corey driving right to the hoop and dropping it in there to make it a 30-24 game.
Well, Corey's been just a handful for Southwestern to handle. As a point guard, we were talking about point guard attacking the net, and Coach was talking about it, and I said, that's kind of unusual, right? She goes, yeah, it's just in her DNA.
Yeah.
We're thinking point guard, she's going to distribute, maybe a couple 3-point shots. Nope, this girl's going for that net. Love the way she's attacking it.
The free throw is no good. Rickard to Bella Sirianni for Southwestern. She'll put up the three. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound Reese Beaver. She'll kick it out to Rickard. Back to Sirianni for three. Good. Bella Sirianni drains the three, and it's 30-27.
Big shot. That was a big 3-point shot.
And Glaude puts it up, around and out. And putting it up and in is Leah Meichenbaum to make it 32-27. Beaver coming back the other way. Maddie McIntyre sets a pick, driving right down the lane beautifully. She had a pick to the left side, kind of faked that way and drove right down the lane for two. And there's a foul. Is that a foul on Beaver? That's her third, I think. They called her for the reach in. That's her third. And that is a player that Southwestern simply cannot afford to lose for any length of time. But she will take a seat for the last 52, nearly 53 seconds of the first half.
I've been just also enjoying both Emily and Ellison Glaude. They're just warriors. They're just attacking. They're attacking the net. They take those shots. They play defense. It just never ends.
And Kira Ricker is called for, I believe, traveling. And it'll be Clarence ball.
And it was really Emily Glaude's just getting that reach back, just threw her off a little bit.
32-29, Clarence leading. We're in the final 35 seconds of the first quarter. Corey, far side to Emily Glaude for three. Off the iron, no good. Maddie McIntyre hauls down the rebound to Kira Ricker. She's across the timeline, still dribbling. Looks for Brea Beaver. Reese Beaver's little sister, and she almost had it stolen by Allison Glaude. It's a jump ball, and the ball goes to Clarence. Well, that's just a great play by Allison Glaude for Clarence.
Once again, just aggressive, smart play, tied it up, and now possession Clarence.
Final 10 seconds of the half. Corey. And almost lost it. She'll get it to Allison Glaude for three. No good. Rebound is put up, but it's immediately waved off. Leah McIntyre put it up and in, but it was after the buzzer, says Steve Adamak, and that'll bring the first half to a close with Clarence leading 32-29. Before we take a halftime break, let's remind everybody of some special things going on here in Western New York. First of all, Western New York Immediate Care is here for you this holiday season. Open every day, no appointment needed. Visit their website for more information on Western New York Immediate Care. And hockey fans, Western New York Athletics has an early present for you this holiday season. Tune in Thursday for Fedmas. We're showing 3 of the biggest rivalries in Western New York high school hockey, and that's Thursday night only here on Western New York Athletics. Also, tune in tomorrow morning for Western New York Athletics High School Sports Saturday from 9 to 11. Frank Wolf and Tom Prince will bring you up to date on what's happening around town in high school sports. Tomorrow's episode will be a year in review for football and soccer. Tim Delaney, Rich Kozak, and Chris Durr will all be in the studio to join the discussion. The show will air live on all our social media channels. Next week, catch the WNY, that's Western New York Athletics Road Crew, on Monday night at Damon University as we will be streaming the girls' basketball game between Williamsville South and Nichols in a Section 6 versus Monsignor Martin showdown. Paul and I will have that game for you. And on Wednesday, we're out at Newfane High School as the Panthers take on the Wilson Lakemen in boys high school wrestling action. Matt O'Rourke will be there to call all the action. And of course, you want to tune in Thursday for Fedmas at the Northtown Center for a full slate of high school hockey that starts at 4:30 in the afternoon. So, Paul, a very interesting first half, and lo and behold, Clarence, which once had a much bigger lead, leads by just 3, 32-29 here at the break.
Yeah, we really saw where Clarence came out. They're the home team. They're a little calmer on the with the ball. They're familiar with the setting. And I always feel like when you're on a road trip, and Southwestern is a good drive from Clarence, it's going to take a little bit of time to just get used to it. Although we talked about Hoosiers, and the basketball rim is still the same height as it is down in Southwestern, but it just took Southwestern a little bit of time to get their feet underneath them, and they came out and they started hitting some threes. This team can hit threes, and we talked about it earlier as we saw the number of threes they take and hit. They got a good percentage on their shots, and you had brought it up. That could keep this team in this game, and so far that's what's doing it. Clarence came out, controlled the boards, just right off the rim. They were just getting everything, and then Southwestern kind of countered. I loved your point. Then to counter their counter, what does Clarence do? They come out and counter something else, and by attacking one-on-one, they switched their defense from a zone to man-for-man, got aggressive, got some steals, some breaks, all that fun stuff that get up and down the court, just fun to watch. This is a great game, a Class AA against a Class B school. So that B school wants to beat them so badly. But what a great game, right?
So far, so good. At halftime, it's Clarence 32, Southwestern 29. You're watching girls high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
We're back at Clarence High School, where Southwestern trails the homestanding Red Devils 32-29. Lauren Cotter will inbound for Southwestern. Reese Beaver with 3 fouls in the first half, back in the game for the Trojans. She sends it into the corner to Bella Sirianni. Shot is up and no good. Rebound hauled down by Ella Corey, and she drives right toward the basket. Spinning, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound hauled down by Maddie McIntyre, and she comes out of there with the ball. And Beaver blows past the defender to Sirianni. She can't get the layup to fall. Put back up and in by Lauren Cotter, and it's a 1-point game. Now back the other way for Clarence. Claude. And she has it taken away by Maddie McIntyre. Long pass for Reese Beaver, and she puts it up, won't go. Rebound hauled down by Meichenbaum. Allison Glaude bringing the ball back up the floor, drives, lays it up and in. Nice play there by Allison Glaude to make it 34-31. And now here comes Beaver. Her bounce pass cannot be handled by Cotter, and it'll go back the other way to Southwestern. Well, I'm all for it if these two teams want to keep running like that.
I'm telling you, they're running like Energizer bunnies, right?
Yeah.
Up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm getting tired just watching them going up and down, up and down.
Well, they are young.
They are young.
Ella Corey. Now to Emily Glaude. To Meichenbaum, back to Corey. Far side, Emily Glaude. And now here's Ella Corey for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to her sister Allison. Now Emily again, and that time she swishes it. And it's 37-31, Clarence.
Stu, I had mentioned the Claude, but I mentioned number 3, Emily, who is leading Clarence in scoring. That might be a player in the second half, but right now it's been her younger sister with a couple of buckets.
Well, Beaver has the 3, but she missed off the break, and Clarence gets it to Farley, who takes a stutter step, misses the layup. Rebound hauled down by Maddie McIntyre. She'll get it to Reese Beaver, who had 16 in the first half. And there's 3, and it's good. Reese Beaver now with 19.
And we had the beautiful angle there. As soon as she hit her, but you could just see with arms up, that ball just released, a little spin, and you could just tell it's going straight in.
Leah Meichenbaum puts it up, won't go. And Ricker and Meichenbaum get into it a little bit. I got to tell you, Maddie McIntyre has come out here in the second half and has been dominant on the glass, especially at the offensive end. Ellie Pearson into the game for Southwestern. They inbound the ball to Bella Sirianni. She stops just before the timeline. Gets it back to Kira Ricker. Long pass up ahead for Maddie McIntyre. Dishes it down low. And the shot by Ellie Pearson is no good as she gets a second chance. And she does not miss. 37-36 Clarence. 5:35 to play third quarter. Ella Corey dishes it down low. And Hannah Farley with a beautiful reverse layup for 2. Well, Farley had 8 in the first half. She unofficially has at least 4 more here in the second. Beaver and a Sirianni. That shot won't go. And the ball goes out of bounds off of a Clarence hand. It'll be Southwestern ball. They're down by 3, 39-36.
And we've noticed Southwestern coming back in more zone defense. It's going to see what's happening here. But in any case, a 1-3-1, it looks as if they're going to try to engage it a little bit sooner, try to keep them off the backboard.
I think also what we're going to see, Paul, is this is going to be a test. Here comes Farley again. She'll kick it out to Corey. She'll drive, spin, dish it off to Ella Zobel, who scores. I think we're going to have each team's depth tested just by the way, the pace this game is being played at. Ricker trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Beaver, who gets away from a defender, has it knocked away by Hannah Farley, and Farley will pass it, but it's knocked away by Kira Ricker, and the ball will stay with Clarence.
And you had mentioned number 15, Farley, being a force early on. She's continuing it right now. She's come out and she has just been dynamite on offense and great defense.
Glaude for three, off the iron, no good. That was Emily Glaude. She got her own rebound and got fouled and hit the deck hard. And she's laughing and smiling. But I'm sure it didn't feel that good. That floor is hard.
That floor is hard when you hit it.
And Farley will inbound for Clarence. Beaver and Pearson head to the Southwestern bench for a quick breather.
And correctly to your point, they're going to test their bench, right? Both teams running up and down, and Southwestern makes a quick change.
Well, Sirianni grabs the rebound. Long pass up ahead, and Southwestern gets a break there as it comes down to Lauren Cotter. Her shot is no good, but she will draw the foul. And it's 41-36. And Cotter will go to the free throw line to try and cut into that 5-point lead. Lauren Cotter, a junior forward, makes the first free throw.
You know, Cotter, I've been watching her. She's been, you might say fortuitous, but really she's getting herself in good position for rebounds, and that ball's been coming to her. She's been out hustling and good play overall.
With the rebound, Clarence back at the other end. And Corey with the ball. Now it comes out. There's a three-pointer that's no good. And the rebound put up and in by Ella Corey, who had 8 in the first half. The shot was no good, but she had the rebound and was able to score. Make it 43-37. Now back the other way. Ricker puts up the shot. No good. Clarence gets the rebound, but it's stolen. Nice play by Bella Sirianni. The ball won't drop for a bucket, but she does draw the foul. And that was Ella Corey on the foul there, and Sirianni heads to the free throw line.
Great hustle by Sirianni, too, to get that steal and to get that opportunity. And, again, a chance to get her team a couple points closer.
Well, she does not get the roll on the first free throw. Second free throw is good. It's 43-38, a 5-point game. Here comes Corey back the other way. Long pass. Too far for anybody, but saved nicely and stolen back the other way. And here goes Brea Beaver. She puts it up. No good. Gets the rebound of the loose ball. Brings it out of trouble. Looks for a shot. Takes the three. Good! Brea Beaver. Looked like her big sister on that three-pointer.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Exact same form. Same look on her out of her eyes. And just a great, great money shot.
43-41. Make it 45-41.
We're so lucky we're down on the floor. We get to see their expressions on their face, their eyeballs. We can see a lot because we're so close to the action here.
Ella Zobel got that last bucket. Now into the corner. Driving down the baseline is Brea Beaver. And a bounce pass, and it's stolen by Farley ahead to Allison Glaude. She'll drive toward the basket, put it up, won't go. Loose ball, controlled by no one, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Clarence. I thought one of the most, we were talking to Kay Sirianni, the Southwestern coach, and that is Bella Sirianni's mom, and she said, we don't talk basketball on the way home. I go back to being mom. and sneaking in for the bucket there is Ella Zobel.
And she has 2 nieces on this team, too, so she goes back to being mom and aunt. Smart woman.
47-41. That shot is off the iron. Loose ball controlled by Lauren Ciano for Clarence, and Corey comes back the other way. Corey dishes it off. The shot is missed by Allison Glaude, goes out of bounds, and that'll be Southwestern ball.
And I think you did mention Coach Sirianni, 3-time All-American in 3 different sports. Quite an athlete, great chatter. We learned so much, just some insights to the ways that she wants her team to perform, not only tonight but throughout the season.
Well, here's Bella Sirianni bringing the ball up the floor. and she'll go right toward the basket, lay it up and in.
Beautiful lefty, right?
Yes.
You talked about it earlier watching some of the JV players. You said, if they just use that left hand a little bit.
Corey to Farley for three. Good. Hannah Farley had 8 in the first half. I think she has at least another 8 here in the second. Ricker stolen by Farley. Nice play. She spins, and her shot won't go. Great effort by Hannah Farley. Here's Sirianni now on the right-handed side, and she draws the foul. That's on Corey, I believe. Kay Sirianni played volleyball, basketball, and softball and was an All-American in all 3 at JCC. 3 sports in college, impressive. And All-American in 3 sports in college, even more impressive.
Even more impressive. And then you ask her, what was your favorite sport? And I thought, wow, that's a tough question to answer. She's great in everything.
Lily Cobb now into the game for Southwestern. Gets it to Bella Sirianni. You can see that Bella can handle the ball with both hands. Driving down the lane, she is stopped by the defense. Ball on the floor, jump ball, and that one will go over to Clarence. That's some good defense there by the Red Devils. Red Devils lead this one by 7, 50-43 as we approach the end of the third quarter. Minute and 33 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Ella Corey dribbling. Now to Emily Glaude. Hannah Farley back to Corey. Corey spins, gets away from the defense on the far side for Glaude. Good. Emily Glaude for 3. And that'll make it a 10-point game, 53-43. Sirianni gets a pick from Brea Beaver. And 2 converge on her defenders. And Clarence makes the steal. Emily Glaude still has it, hands it off to Corey, and she's tripped, and that'll be a foul. I believe that's on Brea Beaver. The feet got tangled up, although it was ruled a foul and a trip correctly. And Clarence will inbound the ball. Lauren Ciano will inbound it underneath the basket as we're just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Clarence looking to expand that 10-point lead. Bounce pass, Hannah Farley, the short jumper, around and in. Hannah Farley's having a monster game.
Yeah,
a monster second half.
Just a sweet shot.
Yes, it was. Now Brea Beaver brings the ball up the floor. And she dishes it off for Leah Riley. Bella Sirianni puts up her second 3. Good. That's Bella's second 3-pointer of the game. 55-46 Clarence. 30 seconds to play. Farley for 3. Off the iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Southwestern. And Hannah Farley taps her chest and says, my bad, that one's on me.
Number 33, Kira Ricker.
Kira Ricker comes back into the game for Southwestern, replacing Bella Sirianni. Brea Beaver will inbound. Ricker in the backcourt. Emily Glaude guarding her, brings it across the timeline. Still has it, dribbling, driving, puts it up, no good. Rebound hauled down by Hannah Farley, gets it ahead to Corey. She can't quite handle it, a little behind her, but she banks it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Taken away by Maddie McIntyre, gets it ahead to Ricker, and her shot is blocked by Meichenbaum, but the ball will stay with Southwestern. Great effort on both ends. 4.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Southwestern ball. And Southwestern, they get it to, stolen by Farley. Ahead for Corey, who calmly lays it up. And in as the buzzer sounds. Great defense by Clarence. And after 3 quarters, it's Clarence 57, Southwestern 46. You're watching girls high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses, and are equipped with on-site X-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient convenient locations open 7 days a week. Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when you need us.
Logistical transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
We're back at Clarence High School for the fourth quarter between Clarence and Southwestern. The Red Devils lead this one by 11, 57-46. Quite a third quarter, Paul. They played at a frenetic pace.
They came out, both teams run and gun. I was just mentioning number 34, Leah Mockenbaum on Clarence. Understated, just a nice player. She's holding her, she's really like underneath the basket. She's clearing out rebounds. She's getting some easy throws in for a couple points, but just a nice presence, calming presence.
Now here's Reese Beaver for three off the iron, no good, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Clarence ball.
Sometimes I like to pick out players who Clarence looks like they've got some great athletes, who really outstanding athletes, and they really look good. And I like to pick out a player or two a game.
Well, Emily Glaude drains the three. She made that one look easy, like she's done it in her sleep.
Yep, and so in any case, I like to just point out those players who aren't, I guess they're like the offensive linemen in football. You don't notice them, but without them, you can't win.
Well said. Kira Ricker puts it up. That one won't go. Rebound is loose, taken away by Southwestern, and Bella Sirianni drains another three to make it an 11-point game. 50-49 Clarence. Near side, Emily Glaude saves that pass, which is a little high from Corey. She gets the ball back. She puts up the three. Good. Well, looks like she used a little bit of the glass there, but that was a sweet spot on that board. Here comes Beaver. Reese the other way. Reese drives along the baseline to Bella Sirianni. Bella puts up a two. Good. Bella Sirianni.
This is like two gunslingers coming out here, right?
Oh, stolen briefly by Reese Beaver. She got it away from Carter. There's a three that's good from the far side. So Allison Glaude gets into the three-point act. And with 6.5 minutes to play, it's 66-51 in favor of Clarence. And let's do one more quick reminder of some of the exciting things going on here on Western New York Athletics. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you this holiday season